stream the meeting?
Yep. Mine says meeting is now live streaming on YouTube.
Oh, mine says it's still setting it up. If anyone has commented when it finally says it's done. Okay, done. Redirecting to YouTube. Okay.
Hey, my mouse is catching up.
Okay, hold on. Let me turn this sound off. Okay, I muted that. Okay. We're here. Oh, now it says top chat. Hold on. We don't want top chat. We want all chat. Live chat. There we go. All right. I think we are good. Oh, Laurel is here. Hi, Laurel.
Hi, Laurel.
All right. So it did get me going, shh, stop. It didn't show me that we were live yet. So anyone saw any of that awkwardness, I'm sorry. It's confusing when you go do it through Zoom.
Leave your hair alone.
It's stuck. It's stuck. It was stuck behind my ear. Hi, Linda. Welcome.
Yeah,
my
I
squeaking
think it might get a whole bunch of people today because people got nothing else to do.
Maybe they're cleaning their house if they've been doing school all week with their kids. Who knows?
Who wants to do that?
Some people like clean houses, Mom.
Yeah.
Like my new backdrop?
Yeah, why did you change?
Well, I put it up behind me for my Zoom for my cohorts because you can change your background if you have the same. Let me show you. It's not going to look as cool because I don't have a green screen and my eyes are super blue. And so eyes turn color. But I got Hogwarts behind me.
Yes, you look like a demon.
I know, and I tried to do poppies, but
ooh, now you got red eyes.
Look at my head's floating in a field of poppies. So I was trying to do cool things with the background.
Oh,
I need a green screen. My eyes are just too blue is what it boils down to.
Yeah.
My jacket is the same color as the background.
Can you see my blue eyes?
Not as bright as mine.
It should be. I have blue on. Anyway.
Hi Lisa. Hi Rita. Welcome
to our podcast.
Our socially isolated podcast. We were socially isolated before it was cool.
Yeah. I hope you all are keeping journals. This is something to tell your grandkids in 30 years. I mean, this is something that's a once in a lifetime. I mean, look at all the once in a lifetimes we've gone through. 9/11,
9/11, you mean?
Yeah, 9/11. This. Anything else?
Well, you went through JFK's assassination.
Yes, I did.
You were born 2 days after the Roswell crash.
And Robert Kennedy's assassination.
On Robert Kennedy's assassination, you went through Watergate with the Nixon scandals.
Right, and I went through the Martin Luther King assassination. And then, I mean, look at all I one night sat down and made a list of everything that's been invented since I was born. I mean, everything. You younger people have never had to live without cell phones. Or we had one phone that was on a party line when I was growing up. And then my dad got a separate phone for his business. But it was like, I mean, you could pick the phone up, and if someone else was on the line, you had to hang back up. And if they were big talkers that talked for hours, you were kind of out of luck. But yeah, and my dad was a TV technician. He was the first TV technician in Missoula, Montana. He went to night school at home and learned how to be one. Yeah. So. And
really quickly, before we get too far into rambling, maybe we should introduce ourselves in case there's anyone new here.
Okay, go ahead.
I thought about that. I am Amber from Amber's Yarn Shop on Etsy, Instagram, and Facebook, and Pinterest. And
I'm Donna from Crystal Skies Hand Dyed on Etsy, Instagram, and Facebook, and Crystal Skies Cotton on Etsy and Instagram. And if you like cotton, that's why I dye cotton too, yarn. That's a fairly new thing, but anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, hi, Amanda. Amanda's on.
Hey, Amanda.
Yeah, so we're random people. So if you're new here, welcome. We're so happy to have you. If you've been here forever, why do you keep coming back? Thank you for coming back.
If you're new here, we don't go watch some of our old videos too, because we've not always done split screen, but thank goodness we set that up for this winter, because now that we're in
Now we're
quarantine,
used to it.
and we're in quarantine, so we have to do it anyway. I heard that they were stopping people in Utah at the Idaho border and giving them a health check.
No.
No?
No, what's happening is when you cross the Idaho border from Idaho into Utah, well, from any border into Utah, you get a text message saying, why are you here? Basically, fill out this form.
Oh, so they wanted you to pull it over on the freeway. No?
No. No, fill it out when you can, when you stop somewhere.
Oh. See,
Yeah.
I get all of my information through Jeffrey, and
I know.
the other day.
And then you don't always remember it correctly.
He said, good thing you're not going to Idaho. Well, no, we discussed that. And I said, so they must be pulling them over at the truck stop, because it's not like California where the borders are set up and you actually go through a checkpoint.
Only coming in from Mexico.
No, going to California, they always checked you for fruit. Oh, they don't do that down there in Las Vegas, that border anymore. They always did before. And you had to say if you had fruit or vegetables. Now, some of you out there, you remember that, right?
Northern California stops you.
Well, they used to in Southern
Redwood Forest, when we went through with our in-laws.
Yeah.
They did that. They stopped us, but they just, I mean, I don't even think they actually stopped us. They had someone there. They didn't even talk to us. I think they just waved us right through, didn't even talk to us.
Oh, because when we lived in Anaheim, and we used to go to Las Vegas once in a while, or out to the desert, to whatever you call it, that
Vegas?
Yeah, look for treasure. Every time we had to go through the checkpoint, and you just said if you had any fresh fruits or vegetables, because they were having, maybe that's why too, they were having such a problem with bugs coming into the fruit crops. So maybe they've got that all fixed now. Anyway, we're glad.
Robin says they still stop you when she goes to Cali every summer, but we didn't get stopped when we went from Kingman. That's weird.
Well, maybe not the Kingman part, because you're right.
The Kingman, we went through Vegas, so we would have gone the same way.
Yeah, but did you work in the Vegas temple too? So yeah. So, but yeah, you're right.
Maybe we just didn't get stopped. Maybe it wasn't open when we went through. I don't know.
Yeah, well, when I came to see you, no, I didn't go through the stop, but I did.
Because you didn't go through California.
Oh no, I didn't. Did I? No. That's right. I went through.
When we went to California, I don't remember them stopping us, but maybe I just don't remember. I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway, but that's all gone now. Anyway.
So. Well, it's not all gone.
I know.
Robin says it's still there. I just don't remember.
What have you been doing with your week, Amber, in seclusion?
Going crazy. Waiting for the rest of my classes to go green so I can graduate.
Well, you still haven't found out that?
What?
So you still can't even apply for jobs until?
No, I can apply for jobs.
Can you?
For jobs. I've been applying for jobs.
I would say, are they opening now?
Just expected graduation. Well, no. The schools aren't open.
No. I mean, are the jobs being posted now?
There's some. Okay. I've been applying for some. Yeah, no, they're not all open, but there's some. Yeah, so no, my cohort finally went green, which was my Monday night meetings that I was having. That finally last weekend, I think. No, not last weekend. Monday, it finally went green. So finally was considered passed. But now they're going through the last evaluation for everyone. There was 1,800 of us in the cohort. They're going
they got
every person one by one based on your student teaching end date and graduating you. So just this week, just yesterday, people were getting passed off that their end date was April 3rd. My end date was actually yesterday, so I probably won't be passed off until next week.
Right.
And I can graduate. Then I'll be able to get do my graduation call and officially graduate and get my license. But yeah. So that's what I've just been trying to keep myself from going crazy. So I've been sewing
I've been dyeing yarn, dyeing yarn.
Yeah, I did
what
some
else
yarn dye, but I have to do it. I have to over dye it so it's not ready to even show.
Oh, thank goodness we're still getting shipments in, So I'm just letting them. I gotten 2 shipments in this week, and I just let them sit outside all day, and I wiped them down with a Clorox wipe that I got from Robin. I saved them for this stuff, and then I got, what is today? Saturday. So Thursday I got my one that was in the box, and I wiped it down too. But I guess they can stay on a box for 8 hours. Plastic for up to 2 days. Did you see Shelly posted that thing that told how many hours?
Yeah, I'm just living my life. I don't care.
Yeah, me too.
If I get it, I mean, like a lot of the projections show that everyone's going to get it, or like 80% of people are going to get it anyway. So I'm still washing my hands, and trying not to touch my face as much, and doing what I need to do. But
well, it's so funny. I'm wearing my mask. I went grocery shopping yesterday, but it's so funny how the things that you do that you don't realize. When I stopped at the dollar store this morning because I needed something. Oh, my pills. I had my mask on, and I went to get my money out, and I automatically wanted to stick my finger in my mouth to grab the paper money because it was stuck together. Me and the girl laughed. I said, there's things you don't think about that you do with your hands. So it is so important to wash them. So
yeah, I mean, before I start to sew, I wash my hands too, and really well before I wash my hands. And I mean, so to make sure that
well, like when you're dyeing yarn, look at how many times your hands get washed when you're washing the yarn after, because that, and then you dry it, and yeah. So, and we've been lucky here, guys. We've had nice weather. We've had sun and wind, and it's been like in the 50s and 60s, so that I could hang my yarn outside to dry. And it didn't really dry, but it still fluffed up. It was getting dry from the wind. It's always so nice to have that wind.
So. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, really quickly. Laura Spencer is here.
Okay. Hi, Laura.
Hi. And Robin is here. And let's see. Lisa says, I really like your new colors, Donna, and their names. Amanda says, we've been Lysoling any package that lands on our doorstep. And she also said they've been stopping people going into Rhode Island to check and see where they're doing there, because New Yorkers are fleeing to Connecticut and Rhode Island. Well, yeah, I don't blame them. Nope. And Amanda, I'm a nail biter too. Amanda says she's a nail biter, so don't touch your face as hard as. That's why I've been doing my nails every week, because when I do my nails, I don't bite them as much. So I just redid them Wednesday because I lost a couple. But yeah, when I do my nails, I don't bite them.
Yeah.
I did that to Dave too. Because
I get hangnails, and when I used to have the fake ones, what not those things too. But when I actually had the acrylics put on, I had the best cuticles I've ever had,
because you don't mess with them.
No, you don't. And because she gave me like a manicure first, she did all my cuticles nice, and yeah, I kind of missed that, but I don't know how long acrylics would. I wasn't dyeing yarn at the time. I was working, so I don't know how long acrylics would last with all the washing of the
well, if yarn. You wore gloves like you were supposed to, they probably would still last.
But I don't wear gloves when I wash the yarn at the end, because the water's cleared, so it's all in the dye, right? And I figure people put our dyed stuff next to their skin and stuff.
Yeah, but when you're washing it at the end, you're washing off all the excess dye too.
You're washing off the vinegar. And vinegar is a disinfectant too. That's one of the herbal. So we are really kind of disinfecting everything. So yeah. But anyway.
I'm making weird faces. Sorry.
Anyway, so that's all I've done this week. So what do we say? What do we do next, Amber?
Usually we do whips and FOs next.
Okay, I have one whip.
I have one whip. Do you want to go first?
Okay, it's right here. Okay, you guys. About a week ago, I started looking through all my bags, and I had forgot that I started this over probably 6-8 months ago. It's my blanket. One of my blankets that I'm making with the cotton and acrylic, and I'm almost done. Really, well, I don't know if I'm almost done, but I'm almost out of yarn.
Okay, we can't see it when you just go like this.
Oh, I know. I'm trying to get it into my lap right. Okay.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
a pastel. It's a blue and a green and a plum and a peach. So, and it's
Pink.
that
It's pink, isn't it?
The acrylic that I dyed. Can you see the peach or pink? What do they look like?
Well, it looks kind of like from here mint, purple, blue, and pink. Kinda.
There's mint and blue and pink and purple. Maybe it is pink. Yeah. So that's my only whip, and I have been working on it at night. I started watching Elementary again on YouTube because I never did finish
YouTube.
It. I mean, on Hulu.
Okay.
I started from the beginning because I never remember. I think I jumped in when it was on TV, and so I, caught it before I didn't know what was going on. So anyway, that's been my week and my whip.
Your whip. This is my whip.
Ooh. Now what colorway is that?
This is one Lisa gave this to me, I think. Lisa. Yeah. In a swap. And it was sweet tea. It's on the ground. The tag's on the ground. Sweet Georgia. Oh goodness. Was the Tough Love sock. The Tough Love sock in colorway Snapdragon. I see.
The heel looked a different color, is it? Or is that just how the Snapdragon's working out?
That's just how it worked out because it pulls different because your rows get shorter and then longer.
Those really look little.
They're not. It just looks.
I mean the heel. The heel.
No, they just look that way because they're not. They haven't been blocked yet.
Oh, okay.
Out more.
Okay.
This sock actually I did. It's actually smaller stitches. Stitches. Less stitches. I was testing out a smaller size to see if it'll tighten around my feet better for shorter socks. So we're gonna see how it goes. They're almost done. If I had made myself, I could have finished them last night while we were watching TV, but I didn't. I did like 4 rows and then I'm like, I'm done for now. I'm on the
FOs?
Yes, I have 3 FOs.
You should have some FOs because I don't.
I have 3.
Good.
I'll start with 2 of mine that were they were whips that I finished.
Okay.
Okay, this is one.
Ooh, pretty.
I started these in April of last year.
That's your own yarn, isn't it? No?
It was from a swap.
Oh, okay. That's pretty too.
Pair of shorties. And then these were my own yarn. This is some of my hi Katya. Hi kitty. Sorry. Some of my Stranger Things. My Stranger Things socks that I started. This is like my 3rd pair of socks I started making, and they were tubes, and I got frustrated, and I was using different needles from Wish that I couldn't figure out how to get them back in. I didn't know how to pick up stitches well, so they just kind of got thrown away for a while. Finally pulled them out and finished them, and then they are afterthought heels. Now I switched the
where you slice the stuff and
I switched the skeins for that because if you can tell, one actually has more color than the other.
Yeah, more yellow.
Skeins for the heel, and so
that's okay.
This heel or this color is this heel, and this color is this heel. So
let's face it, most of the time, only the person wearing the sock sees the heel.
That's very true. Well, but I was just trying to be, something. I was just happy to finally finish these. This is, I think there's something about Steve is the colorway.
Oh yeah.
Stranger Things. Then these actually I started and finished during this time. This is some yarn from Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn in their non-wool sock.
Ooh.
They're pretty, aren't they?
Yeah.
So soft. I mean, wool is soft, but the acrylic has a different kind of soft. These are in nylon.
When they throw the acrylic in.
Mm-hmm. So so there's these, and these 2, well, they all have different heels too. This is the Fish Lips Kiss.
Right.
This was the Afterthought heel.
Uh-huh.
And this is a heel turn and gusset. Because this one, and this is the only one I didn't do 2 at a time. I had finished one, and the second one I had finished the cuff, and I had started the heel turn, and then I had stopped. So I had to finish that one completely, and I hoped they were the same size.
Nice. Yeah.
My finished objects. So really quickly. Hi, Brenna. Welcome. Laurel says, lovely blanket, Donna, and Amanda said, so pretty. Let's see. Lisa, those are really cute. Lovely stripy socks. Beautiful, beautiful socks. What sock pattern? Oh, Lisa, I just do a simple vanilla sock. I've done them enough that I kind of have it memorized. I know how many stitches I need to cast on. I know how to decrease my foot. I have the Fish Lips Kiss heel memorized. So I can do that one without even having to look at it anymore. Heel turn and gusset, same, actually. I've finally got it figured out as well. So I kind of, each time, just kind of do what I feel like that day is kind of how it is. Yeah, I don't really read patterns very often. I mean, I can, but I don't need to.
Yeah, not if you know them.
No, yeah. Hi, Joyce, welcome. And Laurel, thank you. She said pretty as well. So this is where we normally talk about our shops, I think.
Okay, I have stuff. Do you? Yeah, you do. You want to go first? Since
Sure.
yours don't stay up very long on your site.
Yeah, I started making masks. Oh, hi, Cindy. Welcome. This is the only one out of the ones I've done that I've got finished that I'm going to be putting up. It's a Doctor Who.
Oh, it is.
With a day lake on it. And then these, this pattern I found, actually, you use, these are hair bands for the elastic. If everyone did not know, those are hair bands, which they're really soft. They fold up really nice. And then they do have a pocket inside that you can, that's a small pocket, but you can put a filter inside of it if you need to. And it's on both sides, so you can pull it through and straighten it out if you need to. You don't need to if you're just doing these for yourself, just to go shopping, you probably don't need to. But
right.
if you're doing it, I don't know. I mean, it's not a medical item, so I can't suggest wearing it into a medical office.
I saw your little disclosure. That was good.
Yep.
Because I think you're the only ones that put that on there that I've seen.
I saw it on another one. That's why I put it on mine.
Yeah.
A medical device. It's not recommended. This one is not like, it's not like approved by the FDA or anything. It's a homemade mask.
Right.
I mean, we're just trying to follow CDC guidelines when we leave the house, and the inside is nice, and they actually fit over your face really well and go over your ears. I don't want to put it on my face because I'm going to sell it, but
right.
But yeah, so I've got that one is finished. Then
so where's your styrofoam head?
It's in my other room right now.
Okay.
I don't have it in here. Then I have ones I'm working on. My needle broke this morning as I was trying to.
Do you have another one?
Oh, I have tons.
Okay.
I changed it and then I had some issues with it, so I had to take a break and step away from the sewing machine. But I have some My Little Ponies.
Cute.
I have 2 of this fabric with that on the inside. I was so excited to find this Minecraft fabric, which people love Minecraft.
What's Minecraft?
It's a computer game.
Oh, okay.
Build cities and stuff. And then it's got chevron inside. I did one Olaf from Frozen. And then this is when my needle broke. I have 2 more My Little Pony with different My Little Pony fabric with purples and purple inside. And 1 more sock monkey, because people really liked the sock monkey ones with red inside. Yeah. So, oh, Amanda, you got some from an acquaintance that are terrible. I'm sorry. We'll talk. Let's see. And Robin says, Mom, you should show the mask she made for you.
Oh yeah, let me go get it. Okay. I work today.
Yeah, because Robin's doing hers. Is accordion wise. Amanda, you need all the Minecraft. Oh, I've got some more of that fabric. Joyce, need more interfacing. I actually got my interfacing at Walmart. I used the thick craft interfacing, and I just put it on one side instead of on 2 sides, because I figure, because these are just for basic use, you don't need to have a ton of interfacing, and you can even put like a napkin inside it, I've seen suggested, or a paper towel, because something is better than nothing. Okay, Mom, you can show.
Okay, this is my one from Robin. And it's the kind that sews. I mean, it hang and as you can see, well, what I did is I leave the
You
top.
put it around your neck first? Oh.
Yes, I do. But my ponytail's in the way. But that's how it goes.
Okay.
Then I can slide it up under my glasses because I have found, and then I have to breathe calmly.
Because it'll fog your glasses.
It fogs my glasses. Yep. But I do love it, Robin. I have worn it. In fact, I wear it every time I go to do anything with Jeff or for Jeff or whatever. And he puts his on too. Because in the car, you're only, since he doesn't live here, and in the car, you're only like 3 feet away. So, you want to be safe. And I know I don't have it, but Jeffrey, my son, works at a grocery store. And they are requiring they wear masks. But still, he.
Yeah, and I sent him 3 of the accordion style.
And Robin sent him some too of that style. So
I want to show you something else really fast. I'll be right back. You can talk for a second.
So he has both. But talk for a second. Oh dear. But anyway, yeah. So it was so funny. I went to Walmart yesterday, and you know how you check in. They're checking their employees' temperatures every time they come to work. But it was so funny because half of the employees in there had masks on, but the other half didn't. So they must not be requiring their employees yet to wear masks. So, but I wore mine all through, but they are requiring how many people go in at a time. I went at a non-busy part of the day, so I got to go in. And they were announcing that their store hours were shorter than usual because after they closed every night, their employees were wiping everything down, all the counters and all the carts, I guess, and everything. So it just depends on where you live. But we all need everything. And I told Amber, I found toilet paper today. I had to stop at the dollar store to get I use these little pink allergy pills that work great. And they had just got some toilet paper in. And so that's my story.
So I wanted to show the other ones I'd made. Oh, welcome, Deborah. So this is one of the ones I had made. Just very similar to Robin's, just tie on.
Okay.
Well, I made my own straps for it, and they're slipping, so you can put it as tight as you need on the bottom and the top. And this one has a opening inside. You can put a side of it if I can find it.
Something in it.
So I wanted to show the different kinds because I've tried a few different kinds.
So why did you stop making those?
I like the way the other ones fit better. I like the around the eyes thing.
Those might be great for me with glasses.
Yeah, they probably would actually. Then I did this one, and then these ones, I'll show you this one with mine and then Dave's. I put the loop of the stuff through. You slide them on the bottom, and then you just tie.
Oh, so you can tighten it. Oh, that's kind of neat. And then you just tie it, and it.
Yeah, and then you just tie it, and you're good to go. And you can tighten the sides as you need them.
Oh,
this one also has a pocket in the front, in the middle, or in the inside in the middle.
And I understand they're putting coffee filters in there, and of course, since they've announced that, I'm sure you can't find coffee filters anymore either.
I don't know. We still have a ton because I think that some people just don't want to buy them. And then this one I followed a tutorial from someone who said this was a healthcare worker approved. She's like a nurse, but it's the one I just showed you with the accordion, but it's not accordioned. So it goes under the neck, and I put a little wire right here for the nose. But then you tighten up the sides.
But you still have
the bottom goes all the way around.
The gap.
Tighten up the sides so that it closes off.
Oh, okay.
As I'm showing you, it's not working very well.
Because you're not in front of a mirror to look at yourself.
Yeah. But see how you can tighten up the sides. So it's got it around the neck. You can loosen it and slide it and take it off. You only have to tie it once. So those are the 3 kinds I tried before I did this other one. And then I did the kinds that I gave Jeff. Just like similar.
Yeah, they're quite stiff.
They are, because they have interfacing in them.
Yeah.
that's got that extra layer of protection in it.
Okay.
Let's see. Hi Deborah. Hi Deborah. Welcome. You are late, but thank you for coming. Let's see. Lisa says, Donna, do all your daughters knit? We do now.
Yeah.
We didn't before.
No, they didn't before, but they all knit now, and I don't. I'm a crocheter.
No,
I mean,
Mom
I know
crochets.
how to knit, but you all know that knitting takes patience,
And
and
Mom is
I'm a
not patient.
see it, want it done type person. I mean, when
Mhm.
I make a blanket, at least it's I can see the progress, but with those little needles and yeah, no, just not for me.
You get
So
used to it. Well,
if anybody loves me and wants to send me socks, I'll
you
accept
probably
it.
have like 50 pairs of socks now.
Not that many, but yeah.
I counted and I have 30. Well, I had 36, but now I have 39.
So when are you going to start making Dave some more?
I've got another pair in my whips that he's going to be worked on. Let's see. Amanda had to mail masks to a friend in Virginia earlier this week, and Joyce is making one similar to the first one I showed. Oh, these ones, these do fit the best. I like these, and I actually adjusted the pattern. I make this side a little bit longer than the pattern that I found, because they were a little bit tight. That's why the first one I sold, I labeled as a teenager size because it was a little bit constricting. And I have seen people, if you guys want to get involved with making masks for people, but you don't have a sewing machine, you can actually make the things for the back of the head. You crochet them and put 2 buttons on the back, and they can put them on the back of their head and put the loops around those to save their ears. They're just like 2 rows of doubles curved on the ends, basically, of double crochets, and then you just put a button on the end, so a button on each end, and they can put the loops from the ears, attach it to that instead of to the back of their ears, and it saves their ears. Because I've seen stories of like healthcare workers, the backs of their ears getting sore.
Yeah, I saw one that she actually got bloody because it was wearing.
It cuts in there because they're wearing them all day long. So if you don't sew and you want to participate and you want to make those, I mean, those would be useful for a lot of healthcare workers. You can sew and you can make those by sewing too if you have scraps. You could just make a long strip and sew it up and put buttons
I
on
saw
it.
some people were crocheting tile masks. I saw they're on Etsy, but I thought they really have a lot of holes. So
a lot of the ones that I've seen that were crocheted, they actually put a piece of fabric inside of it and make a pocket, and you can put a filter inside with the piece of fabric.
yeah, because you'd have to, because otherwise it's just, yeah, you might as well not wear nothing. Just like wearing a ski mask, same thing. Although the ski mask isn't, because your nose is breathing outside and your mouth, so they're no good anyway. So
That's true. That's true. Amanda asked, Donna, do you need more socks with a laughy face? And you mailed toilet paper to a friend.
Oh,
Toilet paper to a friend in Virginia. Oh my goodness.
well, let me tell you, I was almost ready to ask for people, because I've gone to my Walmart every Thursday for the last 3 weeks, and they have been totally out of that. They've been totally out of Kleenex. They've been totally
Thursday?
I don't know why I go Thursday, but
don't they have a senior day at time? Our Walmart Tuesday.
Yeah, but who wants to get up
at 7 a.m.?
Yeah, who wants to get up at 6:30? My girlfriend went to Winco the other day, and she said their hour for seniors is 6:30 to 7:30. And she said, I saw the manager, and I said, no senior gets up this early. We don't have to. So,
that's true.
Yeah, 8:30. I get up at 8:30. My kids all up. Okay, is it my time?
Yeah. Do you have finished objects? Oh, I mean,
what's in my shop?
I forgot what we were doing.
Yes. Okay. If you saw as some of you seem to have seen my shop, I dyed 4 new colorways at the beginning of last week and put them up, but then I dyed 8 new ones and just put them up last night. And here they are. I've already got a banded, so I hope you can see the colors. This one is called Free Falling, from the song, and I've already sold one of these, so it is very
one to show.
It's pretty. And then this one is bright colors, and I call this one Good Vibrations. Can you see it? It's
Mhm.
reds and teal. I mean, not reds, bright pink, teal, some green in there that you can't really see. There it is. But yeah, that one. And then I don't know why I got on a lavender kick, but a lot of them have lavender or purple in them. This one's called Lavender Lace. Can you see the lavender? Let's see if I have it back farther. Can you see that that's a lavender?
Kind of. It's a little grainy, but you can kind of see it.
Okay, that one's lavender. This one's called Lavender Flowers, and it's lavenders and greens. I mean, lavenders and yellows. And I guess I was thinking of lavender because I ordered lavender this week.
Oh.
So that's that one. And then this one I called berry smoothie. I have a berry smoothie on my cottons too, but didn't you have a berry smoothie?
I think I had berry burst.
Okay, this is pinks and I don't know, blues and dark blue, I think it was. And so I thought berry smoothie. Then this one is I called saltwater taffy. And this one I did two of them, but I cannot repeat this one at all. This was done with leftover dyes. And it's aqua and peach and plum and
Is there yellow in it?
no yellow.
Okay, it's hard to tell.
Yeah. Well, the peach sometimes when it runs, it gets kind of a yellow look.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and a green. There's a green. There's a sour apple green in there, buried in this. And then I did this one is called, oh, I brought back my Love on the Rocks, but only a little bit different version. I did it a little bit different, but it's gray and black and browns. So
Okay.
from the song Love on the Rocks. And then my last one was kind of a fun one. I don't do pinks, a lot of pinks. But this one I did with in the pink. I called it Strawberry Lemonade. It's got some strawberry red on it. And then the pink. And then for kickers, I just put a little dabs of dark peach everywhere. But it's kind of pretty. So, and these are all done. This group is all done in my 8515, which I call my Russian blue. So last week, the ones I did were all on my 7525, which I call my ragdoll. So I thought, yeah, I'm just going to do them instead of doing two, whatever. But anyway, so that's them. That's them.
Okay, I just tried something, so I want to see if it fixes it, if it changes it, because I did speaker view, but I don't know if it's going to change to me. Hold on. Nope, it's still just you. Okay, hold on. Okay.
What does that mean?
Now we're side by side.
We've been side by side on my side.
Well, I changed it to speaker view on the live, so it was when you were showing your yarns. See you up close. Oh, it does. Okay. So we look side by side to us, but on the screen it changes to speaker view for them.
So they just see me?
They see who's talking the most at the time. So we'll switch back and forth to who's talking.
Oh. Ask them if they can see my yarn better that way. Or did you just do it?
I did it while you were doing your yarn.
Okay.
So hold on. I'm going to read a couple things really quickly. Amanda said, if anyone wants to mail me anything, I need Lysol wipes. I knew she's needed those.
Too. I have not been able to get Lysol wipes at all.
I have not seen them show up here either.
Or even the spray Lysol. All of the disinfectants were gone. Even the Purex and Clorox.
Well, bleach is the best disinfectant.
Yeah. Aren't you the one that told me a bottle of vodka?
You can make hand sanitizer with a bottle of vodka and aloe vera, but all our aloe vera is sold out too. Robin said she looked up their stores open 1 hour early on Tuesday for 16 and older to shop at Walmart. By the way, Joy said, worst comes to worst, we can go back to the olden days and use flannel and cotton and wash them instead of TP. And
let me tell you, I have some baby wipes in reserve that if I need them.
Amanda says she needs some lavender in her collection. There are 7 of them. It'd be a lot of homemade TP. That's true. With just 2 of us, it wouldn't be as big of a deal. Or with just 1 of you, it wouldn't be that big of a deal to do homemade.
No, it's not. No.
But No. All right. So you have oh, hold on. Can't use bleach. My Lysol wipes and sprays are super important. Oh, Amanda can't use bleach. Okay. That's right. You have a box to open, don't you?
Yes. I have an owl crate.
Okay. Do you want to open it? I don't have anything else. Oh, I have
Yes, you do. You have your
a swamp
swamp.
bag. Would you want me to go first, or do you want to go first?
Oh, I'll go first. Mine's a little, I mean, mine goes, okay. I have to tell you a funny story about this. This is my owl crate. Well, anyway, this is Owl Crate. If you all remember Owl Crate, it's one of my book subscriptions. And I think it's my only book subscription now. But I got it before our last podcast, so I've had it sitting in the box for 3 weeks, and I sliced it open and stuff. But anyway, I was sitting in the kitchen, and my Alexa is behind me. So sometimes you know how Alexa will pick up and say, I didn't understand that or something, even though you didn't ask her to say something.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm sitting there and I hear this talking from my living room. And then it stopped. I'm just a little, like a 15-second talking. And so I walked in the living room and I looked around and I looked outside to see if anybody was standing on my porch or outside the window. No. About 10 minutes later, I heard it again. And I'm going, okay, what is that? So I sat down in the living room and waited for it to happen again. And it did. It came from my owl crate. Owl crate, one of the items I got in owl crate were this speaker, a wireless speaker. And it kept saying, please turn off, your battery is low.
Oh my goodness, that's funny.
I go, oh yeah, it was kind of creepy at first. I thought, who is talking in my house? You know? So yeah, isn't that cute? I don't know exactly how to fix it up, but they even gave you this thing to plug it into your computer to charge it. And then a strap. Wait. It said it works with Bluetooth, but it didn't say with your computer. So it said Bluetooth.
Well, your computer has Bluetooth.
Oh.
Or at least it should.
Okay. So that's one of my items, kind of a neat item. You know, they're really, and then they sent a pair of Owl Crate socks with the cute little owl on it. What are you looking at?
Oh, I'm sharing us on Facebook, but nobody can see me except you unless I'm talking.
Okay. Anyway, okay. So these socks, and they're not shorties. They are regular long socks. And it says it was to celebrate their 5th anniversary.
Oh, those are cute.
Then I got a print, and the print, I mean, I'm not thrilled with prints because I don't put them up, but it's supposedly from the Phantom of the Opera. You'd probably like this one.
Well, that's pretty.
But it's just a paper print, you know.
Yeah, but it's still pretty.
Yeah, it's pretty. Then we got a candle from it's Winterberries, peach, yuzu, pear, and fresh and fresh air. And it's made by, I don't remember who it's made by. Oh, Flick the Wick. And it's a candle. That's on Etsy.
Okay.
And the name of it is Goblin. And boy, it smells so nice and fruity. So let's see. Now you can see that, right?
Yes.
Is it backwards?
No.
Oh, yeah, it's for me. Okay, so that. Then they sent in this. It is Sing You a Song and Steal Your Soul. And it's from Windcraft or which? Can you see it?
Yes, kind of. Yeah.
But it's wood. A heavy.
Oh, it's a woodcut.
Yeah, a woodcut. But no hole to hang it up. So I guess you just would lean it against something.
You put it in a small easel.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. And then from Twilight Books, they sent me this, and it's called It's from the Fairy Tale Bath Company, and it's called Bella's Lullaby. Mint chocolate chip lip scrub. A lip scrub.
Yeah.
So.
It's probably got sugar in it. It's
Oh,
probably
I bet it does, huh?
oils.
Anyway, that. Oh, and that and that. Where'd it go? Oh, there. I know there was something else in there. Then they sent this little owl. A lot of books that you get don't have what do you call it? Where you put your name on it and a book plate. And so these are book plates that you can put who you are. You know that it belongs to you.
That it belongs to you. Who you are.
Yeah, who you are. In case you lend out your book, which I don't lend out my books. I'm sorry. I'm so careful about my books. I told you, and you probably do too. I checked all my Harry Potter hardbacks. Mine are all first editions. Every one of them. I guess because we got most of them standing in line at midnight at different stores. So,
the first 4 you didn't get me.
I got those, yeah. That's right. I got those when I was in Montana, but they are first editions. Then we always get an Owl Crate pin, and this is the Owl Crate pin. Can you see it?
Mm-hmm.
And it's from Fable Black. It's a Music of the Night.
Oh, okay. Music of the Night is also
Phantom of the Opera.
Opera.
Okay, and then the book I got, it's called The Kingdom of Back. And when you get anything from Owl Crate, it's an exclusive, although it's the same book, it's an exclusive cover. And I can't even get it open, it's so exclusive. There we go.
It's loud.
To begin with, all the books from Owl Crate come with sprayed. Can you see that? This sprayed cover, it's silver.
Yep.
That's something that's special. Then this is the Owl Crate cover. The author is Mary Lou. And then you also get, these are always signed by the author. So a signed copy. Can you imagine signing like 500 copies?
She probably has someone help her do it. She probably doesn't actually sign them all.
Right. And so I haven't got to this. I've read 8 books so far. The new one I'm reading, I kind of was trying to give, out of the 7 or 8 books I've got, only 2 of them don't have sequels coming out, where they leave you hanging. So like 5 of them, I have to wait till the new book comes out to read the rest of it. But the one I'm reading right now is called The Guinevere Deception. Now, what do you think it's about, Guinevere?
Oh, like Lancelot and that kind of stuff.
It's about Arthur, King Arthur.
Yeah, King Arthur.
And it's a different look at it. I mean, a different story about it. And I guess since King Arthur is an imaginary person, you can write books about him and not have to worry about copyrighting him.
He's not imaginary.
No,
he's
folklore. I know. Right. So, but anyway, yeah, and it's about Guinevere. And you have to read it, but it's kind of, the first chapter I was reading, I was going, am I going to like this? But I do now. I'm about halfway through, and I am hoping it's not going to have a sequel. I'm hoping it ends. Like I said, I only had 2 Rogue Prince and 1 other that actually ended. But the others left you hanging that, okay, I'm going to have to, see what's whatever. And me, I mean, I waited for the Throne of Glass. I waited till the last book was coming out before I bought them all, because I like to sit down and read it straight through. Because now I'll have to reread every one of these books when the new one comes out. You know how we did.
I'll give you something else to do.
Yeah, we did with Harry Potter. I mean, that's why I've read Harry Potter #1, the book, like 30 times. Because every time a new one comes out, you read the #1 and #2, and then #1 and #2 and #3. I mean, I do. Maybe
you do. Not everyone does.
No, but because they came out like yearly, wasn't it? Every year we had to wait at least a year. It seemed like. Some
So
of
I
them
don't
were
remember.
longer, but
Mhm.
anyway, so that's my book thing. I will review the book because I might be into it by the next time. So
Okay.
we'll see how I like it.
Okay. I have a swap.
Yes, you do.
So my swap came
Nice
from
lady.
yes. Okay, so she's not actually my partner. My partner never sent me anything and ghosted me. Never responded to any emails. So this person also didn't get her package. So I sent her a package because that's my job as the administrator of the swap. So I sent her a nice package, but she offered to send me one too. Her name is Vicky, in New York, Vicky Yatta, and she actually owns a local yarn store. So if you live in that area, when things open up, go visit her yarn shop. It is called Serenity Stitches Yarn Shop.
What city is it in?
New York. Not New York City. It's more northern. I can't
Oh,
remember.
New York State, though. Okay.
I might have the address in here somewhere. But so she sent me this bag, this big bag, which is
Yeah,
all
that's a nice size.
it's magnetic on the sides. So
Oh, neat.
top is wider, or you can move it in and
So
make
sweater size or blanket size?
or just purse sized. If you
Yeah.
use it as a purse. I have everything that she sent me is actually in it right now. But yeah, so you can make it the smaller on the top too, like that.
Oh, that's kind of neat.
So it magnetizes in or out. So cool bag that has a nice pocket inside of it. I just love bags. So okay, so first off, she sent me a Craftsy pattern kit. So it's got the pattern, which is for Brooklyn boot liners, what they're called. And it came with the yarn for it, the 3 different colors of yarn.
Oh, pretty. 3 skeins.
3 skeins, yep.
Takes that many skeins to make a.
Well, it's 150 grams, so 50.
Oh, they're 50 grams each. Okay.
And it required some needles, so I bought 2 needles. They're in here too. So if I pull those out, those aren't for this. Yeah, I had to buy because it requires 3 different sets of needles. 2 sized 3.5 and 1 size 3. So I had to buy 2 sets of 3.5 for 1 boot cover. So we'll see how this goes. I wanted to make sure I could start it. So there's that. Then she sent me. It's
What is that, a chart?
It's a foot measure.
Oh, neat.
Socks.
Well,
So
next time we get to see each other, I'll have to measure my foot, and then I can tell you what size to make my next pair of socks.
Oh, because you think I'm gonna make you socks?
Well, I've asked all 3 of my girls to make me a pair of socks, and only one has, and then they were too small, and I gave them back to her, and so she could wear them, and she promised me another pair of socks, and I never got them.
Well, you know.
And then my granddaughter Tristan made me a pair that do fit. They're a little snug, but they fit.
She sent me some Malabrigo Parabeno, which actually I have a pair of socks made out of this color because I got this in a swap before. It's so pretty.
Oh yeah. You can make Dave a pair, and you'll have matching socks.
That's true. I could. If I'm a nice wife. More yarn, a Legacy Fiber Arts sock set. Blue with a white mini or cream mini, and the color is, it says a sock kit, steel toes. So 100, and the colorway is dreidel, dreidel, dreidel.
Huh. I wonder what that means.
Dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. I have a little dreidel I made out of clay, and when it's dry and ready, a dreidel I will play. Oh, dreidel, dreidel, dreidel. It's a Jewish song from Christmas or from Hanukkah.
I've never heard that word. Really? I don't watch a lot of Jewish stuff, so.
Hold on really quickly. Okay, I'm always buying needles, Amanda. Awesome. I have Soxy. Oh, Soxy. Oh, that's what this is. This is a Soxy. Soxy, I think is what it is. Soxy. And Amanda again said, Donna, don't you have enough socks? And Robin said,
never have enough socks.
Socks take forever. I wouldn't knit you another pair either. LOL. Robin said that. And then your other daughter,
Robin.
You know, they do take forever, especially
I know.
all
That's
ones.
why I don't make them.
I know. Well, that's what you don't need it all, though.
No, but
Not our fault that you don't need it all. And then this cute little zipper bag
uh-huh.
full of stuff.
Oh, neat.
Some stitch markers. A nail file. Oh, this doesn't have their address though. It has their phone number. I was gonna say, I thought it might have their address, but a nail file is in it. The cutest little snips ever.
They are cute.
They're adorable.
They look really sharp.
They are. A lotion bar that smells
Is
like.
that a little one?
It's pretty small.
Is that from Jones?
I don't know where she got it.
Oh.
But I know how much she sells them for because it still has the price tag on the bottom. Because she sells these in her store.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Hudson Falls, New York.
Oh, okay.
And then these are really cute too. They are little stitch markers that have their shop name burned onto them.
How cute.
4 of those. And a magnet and a sticker with their information on it. Maybe, 2 magnets with their shop information. So she was really nice. She didn't have to send these.
Oh, that's nice.
I really appreciate that she did. I mean, this is
Yeah.
nice. Sent me a
Because
lot of yarn.
Yeah, I know she was like you and sent her package out. To the regular person. She just didn't get one because we don't ship to the same person we receive from.
Right.
So,
so both of us sent 2 packages, which I guess is fair.
Yeah.
Ends up being fair because we both sent to someone who didn't send back, and then we sent to each other.
Right. I know that's so hard in any packages. Of these swaps. Yeah, that's why. I mean, it happens in all. Wool Swap has. That's why they have Swap Angels, and the same with Fiber Share. Yeah.
Fiber Share. Yeah.
The more people that get in it, the more likely you're going to have these people that get in it and have no intention of following through. You know,
and that's I mean, it's sad different. And that's hard.
Yeah, it's different if something comes up and you have a sickness or you go to a hospital or something, but then you email the swap person and say, I am so sorry, but this is what happened. And when I get my swap box, I will send it to you and you can send it out to somebody else. That would be the nice thing to do. But
if someone makes a box catered specifically to me and I send that box to someone else, they're not gonna like everything in there. Because but
you're the swap coordinator. You're the swap coordinator. So if they send it back to you, then you could put it in the thing and send to whoever they were going to send to. Or you could send, no.
No, see what I'm saying?
No, but still, like I said, you could put it in your swap pile to send out to people when you have to make
but then their person still doesn't get anything if they send it to me.
No, they send the box that they received to you because they're not going to send to their person.
I know, but then their person doesn't get a box if they send them.
Okay, Amber. Must explain. Okay. I send to you. Okay. And you cannot follow through the swap. So you send it back to the coordinator of the swap, the box you received. Because why should you get a box even if something came up? It still should go to the coordinator so she can send it to whoever you were going to send to or get the name. And I mean, like this, you and her both didn't receive a box. So if the person that was, I'm thinking here. Yeah, but the ghosting people aren't going to do this. This is just if you're talking about a person that something comes up and they can't do it.
Well, and then even if something comes up, we're pretty good about letting people extend if they need to by a few days.
Yeah.
I mean, we're nice. If you keep in contact with us, we're nice. Things happen, and I'm not going to kick you out if, say, you were going to buy stuff and then you didn't get a paycheck, and so you have to push it out. If you have planned well, I'm not going to be a jerk about that. But yeah, some people, like Amanda said, some people are just scammers.
Yeah, and I know they're out there in everything. I mean, we had it when we used to do the exchanges in the Jamborees. You get people.
all the time.
Yeah. So,
And just, and it's like it says, it sucks. There's always going to be people who just, like Amanda just said on here, it's not about being able not being able to follow through. It's some people just like to see what they can get out of others.
Right.
It's like people who put posts like, I've seen several posts on Facebook. Oh my gosh, everyone bought all the toilet paper and now we need it. You guys need to give me your toilet paper. I'm like, well, you can buy some off me. But if you're going to be a jerk about it, I'm not going to help you. But
Right.
I don't know. I've seen a lot of posts in the past few weeks. This whole thing has brought out the best in some people and the worst in some people. Sad.
Right. And Amanda, don't send me toilet paper. I did find some. Because Amanda's so good-hearted about these things.
Yes, she is. And if I had any Lysol wipes, I would send you guys some, but I don't. I mean, if I could buy them, but we're sold out of everything too. It's just,
it's even the little stores that nobody even goes to unless they have to. The more expensive stores, they're even sold out because
I do want to tell you though, if any of you watching live in Michigan and you need seeds, please let me. Yes, the governor of Michigan has decided that seeds are non-essential and you cannot buy them anymore.
Oh, really? Seeds, like for vegetables and stuff?
And buy them. They are banning you buying them because they don't think they're essential. So if you need seeds, let me know. We have them here. We have not had any bans on purchases here. So I can buy them and send them to.
No, we haven't either. I did go on Etsy just this week and look for seeds because I was going to plant some of my own lavender just to have some fresh lavender on thing. But it's so inexpensive just to buy the lavender. But I did go on Amazon and because I was going to, for my yarn, my cotton yarn, you can use sodium carbonate instead of salt or and sodium carbonate is a washing aids. Barnes and Noble, no. Arm and Hammer makes it.
Wait, Mom, really quickly. Are you talking about sodium carbonate or sodium bicarbonate?
Sodium carbonate.
Okay, because sodium bicarbonate is baking soda.
Yes, and they have that too. But anyway, I went on Instagram. I was going to buy some. And they're 2 weeks out too. They're not shipping until April 26th on a lot
You know what? Amazon says that, but they're still shipping out quicker. They've put it on there, but I've bought stuff that's non-essential and still gotten it in 2-3 days.
Well, I got did I get my lavender? No, I got my lavender on Etsy. But I was going to get it on
Amazon,
but because I'm still getting some light bulbs, but my light bulbs were out. I mean, they were weeks out. So I thought, okay, I'll just.
Yeah, they're shipping faster because, they're labeling things as essential or non-essential, but their essential stuff is sold out. So they don't have any of it to ship anyway. So yeah, it's still shipping quicker. I mean, my lavender was actually supposed to be here this week. I got it on Tuesday. It wasn't supposed to.
I saw that.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, then it's a big bag.
I'm supposed to get mine today.
Sachets, and I still have this much left.
Mine's supposed to be today. How many ounces is there?
4? Hold on, I'm trying to remember. I think it was 4 ounces, but is it?
Yeah.
Labeled? It should be labeled. Am I really having? 4 ounces? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, the bag was really full. I mean, when I think 4 ounces, I was thinking like our tea. Our 4 canisters of tea are not huge, but this.
No, like I said, I got 2 cups of it, of this coming in, and I'm waiting to see how many ounces because dry stuff like that weighs less. So that's probably at like 2 ounces a cup. You probably got the same amount as I'm gonna get.
No, I've got about 2 cups left. I've got about 2 cups left in here.
Oh, okay.
And I've made 10 sachets.
Yeah. Well, I found I have some of those little organdy drawstring bags. The kind like we put the almonds in for your wedding.
Yes.
Some lady sent me magnets.
Organza.
And I have 7 of those. So I thought I'm going to fill those because they're kind of, the smell will really go out. And if you guys don't know, lavender is nice to stick in your drawers to make everything smell good. Plus, it's good for wall drawers, And
To
he's
keep
trying
the
to be
bugs away.
careful to keep the moths away. Yeah.
So I had my like 5x5 squares from quilting from when I was making the quilted bags.
Oh yes.
I had my stack of ones that I didn't have enough to make another bag. So
Right.
I pulled out some of the ones that didn't necessarily match anything and just started making those.
Well, see, I don't want to pull my sewing machine down. So I thought this way, because
Yeah.
I've been using the table for other stuff. So,
Well, and I just have my sewing machine out all the time anyway. I mean,
well, I used to, but not anymore.
well, and yours
So
is a serger, so it's a little bit different too.
I have a real sewing machine.
Oh, that's right. You bought one.
Yes.
I forgot you bought one.
I made all these
And you
things.
used it for a whole week.
I made a bunch of these book bags,
Book sleeves, right?
book sleeves, book covers too.
Book, yeah. Let's see. Amanda says, yeah, it would be a good time to start your veggies, but I don't think Connecticut has banned buying seeds. But yeah, apparently the governor of Michigan has, and they're cracking down on lots of things. Like if you own two houses, you're not allowed to travel from one to another. They will pull you and arrest you. Yeah. What did I say?
Michigan? In Michigan?
Yeah, in Michigan.
Hmm.
Yeah. You can't walk across the street to another person's house unless you're taking care of a sick friend or family member.
Well, see, my thoughts on all this is
scary.
If we're all quarantined, how do they just expect the coronavirus to die out? Because
no, they're trying to
new cases of it.
They're trying to flatten the curve, is what it's called. So what they're trying to do is make it so that we don't have a huge high peak, that we have a flatter peak, so that healthcare workers can deal with it better. Because if everyone gets it at the same time, our resources are already stretched thin, that we're not going to have enough to take care of everyone. So they're trying to flatten it. So that people get it. Like Idaho, we're supposed to peak this next week with our cases. And by doing our stay-at-home order, they think they've flattened it. I mean, people are still out doing stuff though. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, our streets are still got people out, but I know Utah's not a high risk either. We've had 13 deaths, more than Idaho, but we've had 38,000 tests, and only 1,700, I think, have tested positive. So that's like only a 5% amount, and 13 deaths is way down. But they said Utah and Idaho and Montana and South Dakota, not against any of you guys, but our people are healthier here because so many of them are in the younger age groups, they said, and are active. That's why they live in these states. They like to hunt and go fishing and climb peaks and cross country skis, where in the places like New York and stuff, you just don't really have that activity going on. So
there's a lot of healthy people there. Idaho's had 25 deaths.
Oh, more than us?
1,300 confirmed cases and 25 deaths. Robin says Utah's had 17 deaths. She just looked it up.
Oh, it went up. But we're still down below Idaho because we were above you for a long time.
That's because we're actually testing people now.
Oh, you weren't before?
And we've got a couple of our counties have so much spread. Blaine County and Ada County have most of our cases. And that's where almost all of our deaths have come from too. We had a couple other deaths in a couple other places, but for the most part, they've come in Blaine and Ada County. And that's where like Sun Valley is, where people come and visit. The rich people come and visit, kind of like Park City.
Yeah.
I don't know if Park City has got a lot or not. I haven't seen anything.
They closed Park City down right away.
But people still live there.
Yes, people do live there. But I went online because I thought, with the heat coming, maybe this will die out. But I guess heat actually helps the spread. You want the cold. So, yeah.
I mean, the only continent with no confirmed cases is Antarctica. So I guess if correlation equals causation, I guess cold would kill the virus, right?
Yeah.
I'm being sarcastic because nobody lives there in Antarctica.
Nobody lives there, and the penguins aren't going to get it anyway.
No, there's no penguins in Antarctica.
There's no penguins down there?
I don't know.
They live in the caves.
They live in the southern tip of Africa.
Yep, they do. Yep. So Antarctica is above and Arctic is down below?
No, Antarctica is below us and the Arctic is above us. The Arctic doesn't have a continent, though. Antarctica has a continent. There's
under there somewhere.
Land mass. Yeah.
Right. So
yeah.
Anyway, are we ready to give away our drawing thing or not?
Oh yeah, let me find it. What are you giving away, Mom?
Okay. This week you're getting this book bag cover. It's a Harry Potter one. And if you guys don't know, the books just slide into them and it keeps your book safe. Like when you're you won't need one now if you're in quarantine, but if you weren't in quarantine and said taking a book to work to read at lunchtime, this keeps them from the pages getting bent and all that stuff in the outside cover. And I know Amber and I are so careful about when we read a book. I think almost every book I have, the spines have never been broken because I'm so careful when I read it. I don't want to crack. And I know some people push down and crack them. But anyway, so you're getting that, and then you're getting one of my things from one of my boxes. It's a tea. It's a black tea, and it's a black orange, and it's from EAD, and it has the little Fairy Crate logo on it. And then I'm throwing in just one of the washes from Amber.
Oh, okay.
The soap wash. Okay, so you're generating.
Okay, sorry,
I'm our winner.
I'm trying to get everything set up. Okay. I've got it in here. I'm getting our YouTube comments from our last one. And we asked about books.
What their favorite book was.
Yes.
What the favorite book they read was.
Okay.
I hope you have a question for this time.
Laurel won. Laurel of Blue Dye Doxy Works. Blue Dye Works.
Okay, Laurel. Instagram me or just on Crystal Skies Hand Dye. Just go on my website and message me your address because I don't know. I know it's probably in there somewhere, but I don't know it off the top of my head. So just to be sure that I have the correct address, and I'll get it out to you Monday for sure. So because my mailman picked up, so I have been doing pickup. I mean, I know Robin told me about it and Christy told me about it, and I would go to the post office sometimes 2 and 3 times a day. I wanted to get it out, but now I just schedule it the night before, and it doesn't matter. You can you only have one package, even if you have 3 or 4 out there by the time he comes. They don't care. So it's so nice. I'm saving gas money. I'm going stir crazy, got cabin fever.
Keeps you socially isolated, right?
It does.
All right.
So what are we giving away this week, Amber?
We're giving away some soap I made. Some adorable soap that is lavender scented.
Is that like a glycerin soap? Because you can see through it.
It's a clear soap, yep. With a little bit of purple colorant. And then inside it, there's little heart pieces. And heart pieces on top.
And tell them about the heart pieces, Amber.
It's like you can use it as like a scrubby, the heart pieces.
And they're not conversation hearts, guys.
No, it's soap.
You made those hearts.
I just made my hand smell soapy though.
Oh, is there a fragrance?
It's lavender scented. It's lavender scented. And I did make it. Yes, it's melt and pour, but that's okay. So this is our giveaway. And my question is, I want to know, what does your life look like now? Does it look any different than it did before everything? Or are you still doing the same stuff? Or, are you homeschooling? Are you working from home? What's going on? How does your life look right now? That's what I want to know. That's the question you need to answer down below in the comments, not on the side. I love you chatting. That won't enter you into the giveaway. You need to be answering down below, and you must be a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber and I pick your name, I'll pick someone else. So make sure you're subscribed if not, and hit the notification bell and select all.
You know what? I didn't get notified.
Are you?
Yes.
That's why.
What? Am I what?
You're logged into us on the YouTube app, right? Not onto crystalskieshanddyed@gmail.com.
Maybe so.
So if you're logged into us, it's not going to notify you that we're live because we're live.
Right. I'll have to check that out.
Yeah. So
Yep.
make sure that you have it set up. Oh, hey, I just realized something. I'm
What?
wearing the socks made out of that Malabrigo today.
Oh, you are.
I'm like, hey, I'm wearing that. So
Isn't that pretty?
my brain is everywhere. Like I feel like a dog, like squirrel.
I'm not easily distracted, right? Yarn.
No, right? Like we leave the house because we're allowed to leave the house and go shopping, and I just talk
We
away.
are too, but they did put down issue a, what do you call it? They don't want you to go out unless
It's called a stay-at-home order, but
right.
for
But
our
they're not. They're not.
different.
Yeah, they're not picking people up yet. Or like in New York, I saw a picture of New York City down by where all the Broadway plays are. That
Mhm.
street was emptied. It had a police car at one end and another one, and a cop walking around, and that was it. I mean, so boy, New York is really slapped down on that.
Yeah, they've really cracked down too.
Yeah, and I think Salt Lake City did it too. It's a pretty stay at home too. I mean, they are pulling people over, but I said to Jeff, I said, yeah, but if they pull people over, that person can say they were going to the grocery store. We're still allowed to do that kind of stuff. But
Yeah, and
whatever.
I don't know. Yeah,
They do
I
it.
have
Yeah.
lots of thoughts. I'm trying to keep them to myself because I feel like I have some controversial feelings about some of these things
Yep, me too. But
because I believe in the
what we do, but
Constitution.
see, for me, it didn't affect me that much because
Right.
I'm a stay-at-home person anyway. I do my business from home and all that stuff. But yeah,
Mhm.
but yeah.
But
So
I mean,
whenever, I guess,
I feel bad for people who can't go to work
yeah.
because
I was watching
they're losing
not
money
BB
right
Bumble.
now.
I wasn't watching BB Bumble, but I was watching this other girl. She was showing how to dye. Oh, she was doing tie dye, and her
Okay.
thing was, I'm quarantined, so I pulled out everything in my closet that's white, and I'm tie dyeing it.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, and she only had 5 items, but still, and she was so funny because she said, I'm so sorry, you guys. Matt's usually here, which must be her boyfriend, and does
Okay.
all the filming. And she said, so where they live in LA, and she said, we can't leave the apartment building. And she said,
Mhm.
so she said, I don't have him to film. So did I hear a dog?
Not here.
Okay. Anyway, so she was, but that turned out really kind of cute. She did a pair of shorts, a crop top, a tank top, a pair of white. Who would want white sweatshirt and white sweatpants? But they sure turned out cute. So yeah. So
That's cool.
anyway, yeah. So, but yeah.
I mean, look, well, I mean, you see what I've been doing. I mean, I've got 3 finished pairs of socks. I mean, the first 2 I finished in the first week. This complete pair took me about a week. Like, I mean, that's what I'm doing and making.
You're making face masks. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
You
doing
dyed
that
some
now too.
yarn that
But
you have to re-dye.
yep. I mean, because if I'm not doing stuff, I'd go crazy.
Oh, me too. I couldn't
I'm a
do it.
doer. I'm a doer. I have to be. That's how I'm dealing with the stress of this. I mean, I've only had one moment where I had a slight breakdown this last week, and that's because I didn't know what was going on with my degree. But I kind of know what's going on now, and I'm feeling a little bit better. But yeah, I don't. I wouldn't know what to do with myself if I didn't have stuff to do.
Yeah, if we weren't crafters, yeah. So
Yeah, I'd be going nuts, nuts.
and neither of us have little kids at home or kids that would be in school now. When
Mm-hmm.
your kids are out for the summer, you plan for that. You
Mm-hmm.
got stuff in mind that you're going to do for it with them and things like that. But when they're just all of a sudden, the school says no school right now, and I know some states have it set up that they can go online. I think Utah does. They have they can teach. They have to do packets and stuff, but still, your kids are still at home. At home. I loved my kids dearly, but boy, I couldn't wait for summer vacation to be over every year.
Well, imagine if you were working from
I
home
was a
as
working
well as
mother.
having kids home doing schoolwork. Like I
Right.
feel bad for those parents that are working from home as well as having kids doing schoolwork. I mean,
Right. That
trying to
would be
juggle
rough.
that, especially if you only have one computer.
Right. Well, I know Roberta from Create Chemnitz. She
Uh,
said her husband's home and she said they have to, she said she has to keep the kids, her two little boys who are like 4 and 6, out of his, where he's doing it in her craft room. So she's been filming like in the hallway, but she said, you do what you got to do. So
Yeah.
she says, yeah, and
Let's
they
see.
do
Hold
it.
on. I
They
want to
do
catch up.
Zoom.
Oh, yeah, we do Zoom too. Let's see. I'm going to catch up with some comments for us.
Okay.
Laurel says there's a live stream of Times Square with hardly anyone walking or driving, which is sad. Amanda said that depressed her. Lisa said she heard a dog too. It must have been on your side. It must have come through the computer on your side because I didn't hear it. Maybe your house somewhere. Amanda's
maybe in the yard.
Four lips. Amanda's finished 4 whips. Speed knitter. Cindy says she lost her knitting mojo during this because she's working at home and it's been so stressful. Laurel has finished a sweater and started a shawl. And Amanda said she went through the same like knitting mojo loss and discovered Animals Crossing on the Switch. I will tell you, we invested in a Nintendo Switch.
What's that?
It's a gaming system. So, we've had the Nintendo before. We had a Wii. Our Wii is really old though. So we got a Nintendo Switch. And we got Mario Kart on it and Legend of Zelda. We got 2 games for it. We invested in it and we're going to pay it off because we put it on our Discover card. We're going to pay off as like bigger chunks at a time, just so we had something to do besides watch TV and do homework and work in the craft room. Because we like Mario Kart and it's kind of cool because it can disconnect from the console and you can play it as a handheld game. Or you have 2 little controllers that disconnect off the consoles. You can play against each other, or you can put those controllers onto their control and play as a single person on the TV. So a Switch is really cool. It's really nice for us. And we were able to play Mario Kart the other night with Jen and Corey in Arizona online. So we played on our TV and they played on theirs. We played against them. It was really fun. So that was kind of a good feeling of connection. Cindy said she April fooled her coworkers by telling them she had finished 2 sweaters and 3 pairs of socks. Nope. You know what, Amanda? Okay. Amanda says she's not a homeschooler. What I have about this whole thing is, you guys, if you're schooling from home, you're not homeschoolers. You're not homeschooling. You're schooling from home. That's different. Homeschoolers are prepared and have planned for it. They know what they're doing. And I'm not saying that there's people that don't know what they're doing. There's people who know what they're doing. But this is a crisis situation. So you are working in crisis mode. We are all right now in crisis mode, whether we realize it or not. Everyone's living in crisis mode.
Mm-hmm.
Like with me, with my little breakdown this week, I had not allowed myself to think about what was going on until Thursday. That was the first time I actually let myself think about this, and I got bothered, and that's okay. And I mean, if any of you have depression or anxiety, I'm sure you guys are having issues with this too. And I realize I'm not a doctor, but I know this situation does not do good things for anxiety and depression at all. Let's see. Oh, Cindy is going to send Amanda some wipes. She thinks she has extras. Joyce, knitting and crocheting have kept me sane. I only had 1 night of no sleep from anxiety. And Amanda said they had to get another Switch so we could play Mario Kart and AC. Oh, and Animal Crossing. Oh, you got a light. Oh, the lights are really cool. They have Switch lights too that they don't hook up to the TV the same way, so you can play it by hand, which is kind of cool. It's like a Game Boy.
Oh.
But it's a Switch light. So anyway, I'm off of my thing.
Right. Well, if I didn't dye yarn, I mean, was up at 11:30 one night dyeing yarn just because, well, last night I go to bed at midnight, you guys, because I don't get up till 8:30. Okay. I went to bed at midnight. I laid there till 3:30 in the morning, got up, had some hot chocolate. So I've only been sleeping since about 4:30. But it's like, I'm not tired. Because the thing is, that's what happens because I'm not going outside, running here and running there. I'm stuck here. And what can you do? I mean, you sit a lot. And I mean, I worked all my life before I started this. And so we're busy people. And when you're busy people and can't be busy, yeah, it gets a little rough. And when I used to come to Amber's, I used to say I just needed to get out of Dodge. But we can't even do that now.
I mean, I'm going to admit we go to the soda place every day.
You drive through though, right?
Yeah, we drive through the soda place. I mean, they're our friends. We talk to them every day. But I went last night without Dave, and I got our dinner and went and got drinks. And I talked to the guy for a good 20 minutes because all I have is Dave right now. And I love.
That's probably all he has is the customers to talk
Yeah,
to.
I love my husband, but it's good to talk to other people too. I mean, I'm a social person when I'm in situations. So
Mhm.
yeah, and so we're living in this situation right now that is not ideal for anyone.
No.
Even us introverts. I'm an introvert. Even introverts are feeling this right now because this is not, when you're an introvert, you choose to be an introvert. This is not a choice,
Right.
which is sad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Anyway.
see. Amanda says her light is easier on her hands. Cindy doesn't watch the news. Oh, Amanda, I'm sorry. But it's hard with her kids.
Yeah, it is hard.
The kids' attitudes.
One of my customers said when she bought some yarn, she said, I don't even know if I'm going to get to this. She said, because I'm working at home now. And she said, let me tell you, I do twice as much working at home as I did when I worked at the office. Because she said there were other people that would run stuff here and there. And she said, now I have to do it all. And so she said, yeah, it's just way different. So.
Well, and I get focused when I'm in the craft room. Like I've started, I like watching like creepy ghost videos on YouTube. Like I found several different playlists from different makers who do like just different like caught on film ghost things. Yesterday I discovered, earlier this week I discovered a playlist of America's 60 unsolved mysteries. And so it was like 10 different videos. Each one had like 4 or 5 different ones. It covered things like the disappearance of the Lindbergh baby, JFK and Robert Kennedy's assassinations, the Salem witch trials, just fun stuff like that. So I watched that whole playlist. Then yesterday I discovered Sightings, the TV show Sightings from the 90s. There's a playlist, the whole series on YouTube. So I started watching that. I'm about 8 episodes into that. We've been watching Grimm, working our way through Grimm, and Brooklyn Nine-Nine again, because we like Brooklyn Nine-Nine, and Parks and Rec, because, we need some comedy. We did watch Groundhog Day last night because that's what it feels like we're living in right now, is Groundhog Day.
Right.
But yeah, we're trying to get through some stuff. I'm trying to watch X-Files again too and finish it again, watching an episode here or there. And Supernatural, I want to finally catch up and finish it since this is the last season of Supernatural.
Is it? And remember, I stopped at like season 7 on Supernatural and just couldn't. Something happened in there, and it just lost my interest. But yeah, well, like I said, yeah, I've been watching. Then what do you call it? And Elemental, but the thing
Elementary.
Elementary, yes, Elementary. The thing is, I don't even turn the TV on until like 8 or 9 at night, so because I just play games on my computer or while I'm dyeing yarn, and I haven't listened to the art podcast for ages.
I have. Oh, they actually did a really good one. It was a spur of the moment episode on, they have a friend who survived COVID-19 who lives in New York.
Oh.
Commercial-free episode, and it was kind of his experience. He actually caught it on March 7th. So before the really bad stuff went down, like before it got really bad. And it was really interesting listening to an actual survivor's perspective on everything. And before that, they did 2 episodes about Lost Colony of Roanoke, which is one of my favorite unsolved mysteries.
Yeah.
So it was really fun. But yeah, I've been listening to that. And we also listened to, there's an Unsolved Murders podcast that we listen to that does like dramatizations of them. So Jake that in the car sometimes. Each one's only about 20 minutes. So that's But I mean, we're trying to find new things too. I mean, I have my
Have you watched Skinwalker Ranch yet?
No.
I did.
I don't know. I don't think it's that good.
Well, I watched it. They've only had 2 episodes. It's on Tuesday nights, and I watched the first one on demand because I wanted to see what was going on, and the second one, and it's very interesting because things are happening to them now that can't be explained. But I also wanted to say I've been watching Curse of Oaks Island.
Oh, we have to.
I actually think they are going to find something
I do too, but we haven't watched this week's yet. We just got the.
Well, no, well, I did, but they
Don't
didn't,
give anything away.
No, but I think because they're advertising that now they're going to search for other treasures of things. Plus, they are having a giveaway drawing where you can win a bar of gold.
Yeah,
and but other things that I thought they must have found something because it's this last couple. I mean, it's on now. It's on Tuesdays too. Tuesdays. So we're getting near. I think there's only like 2 more episodes, and this was filmed through August of last year.
Well, through October, I think actually.
October, yeah, they stay as long as they can.
Fall, it's getting cold. You can see their breath in the episodes.
Yeah. But I actually have the feeling they're gonna find something because of the drawing that they have, and then they're announcing coming in September. They have a new series.
Oh.
Then I tried to watch The Unexplained with William Shatner.
Yeah, it's not as good.
It's on Hulu, but you have to pay for it with credits.
It's on your History Channel app. Do you get the History Channel?
Yes, that's where I went on, and you have to. It says, "Do you want to use one of your credits?"
Oh, mom. That means you're not logged in. That means you're not logged into your DirecTV account, or you're not DirecTV, your cable account. We need to make sure we get you logged into your cable account on the History Channel.
Is that through the Disney account?
No, that is through your cable. Like
okay.
That you pay for your Comcast or whatever it's called now.
Xfinity. Yeah.
That's what you log into on your History account.
Oh, okay. Because it's never asked me to log in. It just says
we logged you in the first time. We logged you in the first time, and sometimes it sporadically will unlog or log you out.
Because I still get Disney and all that other stuff.
But Disney's different. The History Channel app does that.
Oh, okay.
Because it's logged in through your cable provider. It's different. Okay. So sometimes it'll log people out. Like it logs us out randomly too. We have to log in about once a month.
Oh, okay.
So let's see.
I like William Shatner.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to see what. We got a lot of comments on here.
Okay. Let's go.
Let's see. Okay. Oh my goodness. Lots of comments. Let's see. Joyce was lucky. She was already working from home, she said. My company definitely had less work for me because I work by line. I type. Oh, because she does transcription.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm sure that there's less of that right now. Let's see.
Oh yeah, because they're not holding the court. They're not having court cases.
Well, I don't know if I don't know if it's law transcription. It could be medical transcription. They do that online too, from home.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Amanda said they've been watching so many caught on film paranormal videos. Amanda, I like Sir Spooks. Sir Spooks and King Frostmore are the two that I watch the most, and Top Fives. They're really good.
You watch it? They're on TV?
No, they're on YouTube. Those are their usernames. Sir Spooks and King Frostmore and Top Fives. It's Top 5S. They have really good videos. And Top Fives does they'll do like little mini documentaries too that are like 20 minutes. Lots of ton of those. Parks and Rec. Oh, Parks and Rec has been keeping Amanda and Elliot sane. We just restarted it this week.
Well, I guess Psych is on one of the stations. They're running the whole 7 years in a row.
Oh.
And I don't
We just watched it on Prime. We just watched that on Prime.
Yeah.
Cindy, I will send you Amanda's address. I will send you her actual address. I have that too. Let's see. Sorry. YouTube, you can watch Jesus Christ Superstar right now. All weekend. Every weekend they're having a different Broadway play for the month of April. You can watch. Last weekend was Joseph the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
Oh, with what's his name?
Star. Yep.
We had that.
Donny Osmond. Yep. Let's see. Lots of audio.
If you guys all want a little tidbit of thing, I actually met Donny Osmond. He bought. I worked at a car dealership, and he actually bought his cars from us. And he was in there to buy a car for his son. And he came and talked to all of us girls, and he gave us all hugs. And yeah, it was really kind of neat. And he was just dressed in old jeans and an old sweatshirt, and yeah. But I'd know him anywhere.
Paranormal State is a good creepy show. It's not my favorite. I've watched it, but it's not my favorite. But it can be creepy. Let's see. Oak Island. Laurel says they love Oak Island. Let's see. Oh, Cindy said, "Don't thank me until I make sure I have some for Amanda." Oh, it is medical transcription, but yeah, but it's lower. I'll have to check those too. Elliot turns on. I'm just watching whatever he turns on. Yeah, that makes sense. And Joyce says Donny Osmond is such a cutie.
Yeah, and he still is.
And there's Amanda says the version of JC Superstar on now is phenomenal, and the live with John Legend is going to be on Sunday. Oh, John Legend, that's right. He's going to do a live concert on Sunday.
Oh,
on
nice.
YouTube as well. So yeah, so there's lots of stuff going on online right now. I know there's some children's illustrators who are doing free online videos for kids. There's one who's doing lunch with them every day, Monday through Friday. Like you can watch him live and he'll show you how to draw something. It's kind of cool. There's stars that are reading books to people, which is kind of fun.
Yeah.
So there's stuff out there to try to keep you sane. But I mean, yeah, we're all living in a crazy world right now.
Yeah. Are you journaling?
I should be, but I'm not.
I know, because you're young enough that you'll, when you're older, you'll look back on this and go, I can't believe the world did this, you know? So.
Yeah. I don't know.
And I survived.
I survived the 2020 outbreak of COVID-19. So far.
So far. Me too.
I did.
Of course, who would I catch it from? The dog next door? My indoor cat?
You might have already been exposed to it.
Who knows? Christy said she thinks her and Tristan had it in February when they came back from California because they were both so sick. And I said, well, then you're lucky because it's over for you guys. So
I was really sick after New Year's too. Do you remember that? I was really sick right before I started student teaching.
Was that when you? Yes, you were. And it was like a cold, wasn't it?
And it was really bad. Like I had the duck cough.
Uh-huh.
My lungs so bad.
You might have got it. And
I might have had it. I don't know. They think it might have been here earlier. We don't know.
I mean, well, I think the first person in the United States died in January from it, didn't they? Because Trump closed the borders to China at the end of
January 24th.
Yeah. So we must have already been starting to get it. So.
Well, people in China were dying from it.
Right. But.
I think that's why he ended up closing the borders, but I don't know.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, I hope everyone stays safe and healthy.
Yeah, let's leave it on a happy note. Let's see.
Yeah. And if
we're yarn today. If I have an idea, I have a fun idea, but I've got to find what I was going to use, and I know it's in my house somewhere.
Oh, by the way, I have a giveaway I've got to do for my Finish Those Whips challenge. So if you haven't posted your finished whips from my Finish Those Whips challenge on Instagram, make sure you do it today because I want to draw my winner on Monday.
What are they winning?
A skein of hand-dyed yarn from me.
Okay.
And I'll show it to you later.
So what do they have to do to be in your
They have to have finished whips and posted them on Instagram with the hashtag Finish Those Whips Challenge 2020 on Instagram. And there are some entries on there. I've seen them on there. So make sure you post them on there. I will let you post them today still and tomorrow still.
Do they have to be a follower of yours?
They should be. Most of them who are seeing it
are
me.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah. So remember to make sure that you like this video if you liked it. Subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Share with your friends. And contact us if you want someone to talk to.
Yeah. I know I saw on Instagram one girl said, all I've been doing this last couple weeks is watching podcasts. Well, I know how she feels. I've been watching a lot and I've run out of hand dyeing yarn podcasts to watch. I like those because I get ideas, I might change it a little different the way I do, but they're just fun to watch. But I think I've watched every single one out there. I'm just going, oh no, what am I going to do now? I know.
You'll find something.
Yep, I will.
Stuff because you live alone.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So. Anyway, so thanks everyone so much for watching. We actually went an hour and 40 minutes, Mom.
Good.
Time. Well, it's been 3 weeks. So hopefully
Right.
we'll be back in 2 weeks, depending on what we've got to show.
Oh, and tomorrow's Easter.
Tomorrow's Easter. I hope
And
everyone.
yesterday was nationwide
Good
fast.
Friday.
Good. It was also nationwide fast.
Mm-hmm. And I actually fasted from soda for the day because I cannot fast. I'm not allowed to. My doctor says I can't. So I did not have soda all day until last night with dinner. Well, I mean, you're supposed to give 2 meals, so breakfast and lunch. So
yeah, and I ate dinner last night. So
yeah, and tomorrow's Easter.
Yeah,
it's going to be Easter.
A weird Easter for so many people because so many people have a big gathering for Easter.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not this year. And so many people, I know there are people out there that wait until like 3 days before Easter to buy their kids' Easter stuff basket. And I'm sure there's still plenty of Easter basket stuff out there. It's just going out and taking the chance, and so I guess taking the chance. But if you're young, you don't have to worry about it like us old people. I'm in that high risk.
Really.
I'm a high risk category.
Well, I'm in a high risk category too because I have asthma and diabetes.
That's right. You're high risk
too. Risk too.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I get sinus infections all the time too, so I think that makes a difference. But I don't know. I'm just living my life.
Yep.
Just living my life, making sure I wear a mask out in public so I don't get anyone else sick. I'm not sick.
No, me neither. But
I'm trying to follow the things we're supposed to do,
Right. And if I have a mask, that's what I said with Jeffrey. He wears a mask in the car with me and I wear a mask. So and we're still about 4 feet away. So even when we talk, we should be all right, type thing. But you just don't know. You just can't take chances. And thank you so much, Robin, for the mask. It's the only one I have. My other daughter didn't make me one.
Maybe you'll get one.
I know the one I want. You showed
what,
it
Minecraft?
You showed it today.
Which one?
It's done.
Is it the Doctor Who one? I've got other Doctor Who fabric. I'm actually going to make some more because I've had people ask about the Doctor Who.
He's a popular. He's a popular.
I mean, this one's okay, this fabric.
Yeah.
This one has, I think that's David Tennant on it.
Yeah, I think that's supposed to be him.
Yeah. I mean,
I've seen that Doctor Who fabric.
I've had this one. All my Doctor Who fabrics I've had for over a year.
Yeah. But remember, your stores carry different. Your Joann's was carrying different than my Joann's, and really not different ones. Anyway, all right, guys.
Okay, guys. Thank you.
And we love you all, and thank you for watching. And if you watch later, make sure to give us a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell. This way, you'll know every time we
go live. In case we go live a random time, who knows? Maybe
we'll know.
We didn't do our
about last time. Doing a nighttime one, and then we
didn't do it. So
we didn't do it.
We'll see what happens.
We've been in quarantine for 3 weeks now, haven't we? Because the last podcast we did, they were already starting the quarantine because we mentioned it's a good thing we have split screen because, yeah.
3.5 weeks. I have not been at school for 3.5 weeks.
Yeah, that's right. And we quarantined here the week before you guys did. So our schools were shut down.
Yeah.
Wow.
So anyway.
Okay, we'll see you all.
Happy Easter, everyone.
Have a happy Easter. Bye now.
Bye, guys.